to Positively Muskegon. It's Andy O'Reilly, and you may recognize a couple of these characters around here. I think a couple of them are pretty familiar from the Reese Puffer Neighborhood Improvement Association. Yeah, she ain't gonna let me off the hook for 10 seconds. Joanne Betts is back. We've got Priscilla Agnew, who's kind of the point this time. She is got me here. Next to Priscilla is Jesse Pearson, and over there is a new face, Ratan Khatri. Got that right finally. Thank you very much. We are here to talk about what you see behind me, Serenity 2, Life-Changing Dynamics. Let's start with you, Priscilla. I know you want to get to Ratan quick because he's got a major role in this, but tell me first a little bit about your project in Serenity 2, Life-Changing Dynamics.
Okay. Serenity 2, Life-Changing Skills and Dynamics is basically a resource of information. We have a team of professionals and leaders and mentors that we are bringing together in collaboration with a community effort, churches, to help house women in crisis. And the program will last. You are there for 3 to 6 months. In the program, you have on-site training that you will have for financial, for housing, how to prepare for living on a budget. You know, there's so many people today that have low income or none, and we want to help provide you with a wealth of resources to help you move forward in life with some basic skills, because everyone just don't have that, you know?
No, they don't.
And I thank my mom, Miss Megalis Agnew Jones, who was a coordinator, and she instilled these skills inside of me, you know? So we have to have basic skills to be able to move forward, you know? I was a foster parent, and I saw a lot of things that did not just set well with me, because you have the children in your home, or either just your own children, you know, and they don't know how to cook or the basic skills to run a household. And so you find a lot of them that end up in the DOC or in certain situations because they don't have the training that is needed. So with Serenity 2, we have an attorney, which is Zanetta Adams.
I know Zanetta.
Yes, and we have social workers. We have, right now, I just spoke with a person who will be the director working with me, and I don't want to disclose his name just yet, but we have a powerful team of people that we are working with. I'm going to allow you to probably interview them, and then if we have some more things that we want to talk about, then we'll go ahead and tap into that, the purpose of it and the things of that nature.
So let's start off with the house. Ratan is helping out with that. He's got a good property management here in town.
Yeah, we're a property management company. We manage about 200 properties for myself and other landlords, and you know, there'll be people in California, North Carolina, everywhere. Texas. And
I mean, lots of stuff.
They're investing here in Muskegon County, and then I help manage their properties.
That's cool. And you've got a house to help out here.
We have a nice large property on Jefferson Street, just a few blocks from the courthouse. And 10, 12 years ago, it used to be an 11-unit apartment building. And for the last 5, 10 years, it was office space. Everybody knows where Harbortown Insurance used to be. So I purchased a property from another investor who had bought it at tax sale. And it had been severely neglected by the previous owners. And the investor from Ohio that bought it, he just bought it to flip. And then I bought it about 2 years ago from him. I got the roof done, got the electrical fixed. And then I ran into all these fine ladies here, and they were talking about their project, and I said, you know, I might have a property that might fit that purpose. So at first I was just going to fix it up and rent it to them, and then I approached them with the idea of, okay, why don't you just buy it from me, and then you own it, and then that's where we're doing this fundraiser to help them buy the property.
So a fundraiser's coming up to do that. What are we looking at here cost-wise?
I gave her a nice wholesale price, less than that, plus some cost to rehab. And so.
And in $50,000, I mean, in a ballpark of $50,000, that's a doable figure.
It is.
It really is. I mean, it's not like it's one of these things where you You know, that's way too much money to raise.
Well, the biggest project is already done. The roof is done.
Right.
And so now it needs a couple of furnaces, it needs some floor coverings, it needs a kitchen. It has rooms that just go on forever.
Sure.
And used to be, its last use was a commercial property.
Sure.
And Frank at the zoning department and Muskegon has said, basically, if you bring a plan, we're gonna, approve it. And, so.
Help people heal.
Yep. And so I think it'll be a good project for Miss Priscilla here, and I think they'll do a great job with it. And then that way they don't have to have the budget for paying rent.
Right.
And they can just run it themselves.
Do it. Jesse, talk to me about the, are you comfortable in talking about the fundraiser that's coming up, or should we leave that to Priscilla?
Well, the fundraiser was Priscilla's.
So we'll leave that for her,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You're marketing though.
Yes, I'm in marketing.
Let's talk about what you're gonna have to do to help get the word out about this thing.
Well, I work for Mr. Khatri. I
Okay.
am his right hand. And Mr. Khatri introduced Priscilla and me.
Yeah,
He liked what she presented to him.
sure,
And he asked me if I would step in and help her.
sure.
And I liked what she was presenting, and it's been going forward ever since.
It's a good thing.
It's a very good
And
thing.
it's people coming together to make a difference.
Yes.
So, and at the moment, the space is empty, so I offered it to her to use for a fundraising event.
Sure.
Yes.
And that's why we're meeting here, so you could kind of, I don't know if you got any exterior shots before, but I can get
Right
you
out
some-
here on Ellis Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of right next door to Ski Town CrossFit.
Exactly.
Over
So
here,
I can
yeah.
get you some exterior pictures and things on daylight.
We've got a little competition going on between me and some of the Ski Town CrossFit people. I think they're winning at the moment, but it ain't over yet. So
Well,
there could be a pound or two I could go down. Any minute I could lose a pound or two.
Absolutely.
Just like that.
Well, I
Now-
can introduce you to the manager or an owner over there, and I'm sure.
I'm all right. I got plenty of exercise people chasing me everywhere I go. I'm good. I really am. So with Joanne being here, I mean, not only I found out another layer of you guys. Not only are you Joanne Betts, you're Auntie Joanne.
That's exactly right.
So tell me about your role in all this.
Well, my role is just be able to do the PR work,
Yep.
going out, trying to get other fundraisers, whatever that's needed
Sure.
for the building, to make it workable.
Yep.
And just being there to help service
Sure.
and with life skills.
And that's what I was gonna get to. You have got that queen mother, grandma, mom, whole life skills thing, and you know what? I got a feeling if the life skills ain't coming around the way you want them to, you come from the class of wooden spoons, don't you?
Well, of
I mean,
course.
yeah,
Of
not
course.
today so much, but there was a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think about. Yeah, I get that.
Priscilla is a easy person to work with, and so anyway, I think we'll do just fine.
I think so too. She reminds me of my mom. I didn't think I brought that up the last time we were
You
here.
did.
Yeah,
You did.
She knows her way around a wooden spoon just like my mom did. Let's talk about the fundraiser.
Sure. The fundraiser is going to be on November the 21st, which is a Tuesday evening.
Okay.
From 6 o'clock until 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
We will have some champagne.
Ooh.
We're gonna have some cheese and crackers
Nice.
and things like that. Some nice hors d'oeuvres, and we will have music provided by none other than Mr. Moore from the Muskegon Heights High School band leader.
Oh, very cool.
So a lot of people recognize the name, and he plays with a band called Greenbrook.
Okay.
So he's going to provide some music. He donated his time
Very nice.
for us to do the fundraiser. And so we are looking just to have a ball. We're going to do some live auction.
Cool.
And we're going to do some silent auction.
Okay.
So come out and enjoy yourself. I have some pretty nice gift that we have kind of picked up and people donated to
Yeah.
us for the fundraiser, because I'm excited that everyone understands the vision.
Yeah.
You know, because when I look at people, you know, in situations from the DOC or from addiction, you know, and this house will be providing room and space for women with children,
Yep.
because the time is, I've seen it where women have to go maybe to Grand Rapids or somewhere else, and it's really far, for people that don't have transportation to stay in communication with their child.
Yeah.
And so children lose what they need, from the basics from their mom. If you're already dealing with someone that has an addiction, but then to be separated from them. So we're going to try to eliminate that problem with the Serenity House.
Love it.
And we want to work with, I talked to a couple people from Every Woman's Place. We have a couple other options that you can have. You can stay for 3 months, you can stay for 6 months, but the main thing is that we have the resources and that you can come back.
Yeah.
So once you complete the program, we're still here to help direct you, on your journey, because it's not easy.
No.
And you
It's
see
not.
people fail because they don't have the communication, or they don't have, I have a person, his name is Mr. Jeffrey Campy, and he's a practitioner. And so he's over the behavior part of it, and we're adding other people constantly, because I'm going to say God has directed us to do something. And so we're delegated to make this happen.
Yeah.
And so I'm asking for support from the community, some of the churches, so that we can get this house up and going ASAP. And we're looking to do it before December.
Ooh.
So we're trying. So that's the goal that is
That's
set
the goal.
for us.
That's
So
a
if you
big
don't
one.
set a goal,
Yeah.
then it could be forever.
Yeah.
So the thing is that we're asking for 50,000.
Yep.
And that is to everything inclusive.
Yep.
Okay. So 36, 37, it gets to secure the property is one. But to get it up and going, to provide a small kitchen so that we can teach healthy living skills, we're going to be working with Michigan State University. I'm already doing some things with them, with Serenity too, at the Reese Puffer Neighborhood Improvement
Been
Association
there.
with them.
Yep.
And so I work with them also. And we have a STEM program. So we have a lot of things that is going to collaborate together with Serenity House. Thank you.
This is how things get built. This is community, and this is it. This is action, folks. This is how it gets done.
Connections.
Connections. That's
And that's
right.
what it is.
Tell me about the benefit again. It's right here on East Ella.
Yes, it is. It's going to
Okay.
be right here in this building.
Okay.
And I would just like to say kudos and thank you to Mr. Rotan, because the way we met, it was just meant to be.
That's how it
and
works.
Then I got a call 2 days later, because when you say a prayer, and when God knows that you are going in the direction that you're supposed to, because it says that we are supposed to help thy neighbor, and treat people just like you want to be treated.
That's it.
And so I got a call from Ms. Pearson. I'm like, really? It just happened like that? I just prayed about that. So, and for him to think and see the vision is most important, because everyone wouldn't have done what he just did, And so, and I came to him with an idea, like, I need a place that's going to be in a geographical area so that the women can go and help with the community resources, because we're going to be working with a couple of churches that we're
Sure.
sandwiched with. And I have an interview, I have a presentation actually with one of them on Monday. So that's going to be something awesome. And today I had another meeting, and so I spoke with some, Love Inc. people, and so we're on the ball. We're going to make it happen.
I know you are.
We're going to make it
And
happen.
you know what? I love being at the ground floor of all these things.
And I
'Cause
thank you.
I watch them take off, and I watch them go, and
I know.
you ain't first.
I know.
I've
and
been
it's
right
gonna
there
happen,
watching
right?
them all launch. It's been fantastic. I mean,
It
everything
has.
from no more sidelines to
Yes.
you watch these little infant things go and take off, and that's how we change this town.
And I was just at a great one with you. I was in the meeting.
They liked my other project that I had just completed when I first met all these ladies. I had just finished the Patriot House, which
Yes.
is
Oh, yeah.
over on Clinton
Yes,
Street.
that's what I wanted to
And
do.
so it was a home for homeless veterans, but it was male oriented.
Yep.
So it's only males there, and we just provide the housing.
Yep.
Any other services, they have their own resources for that. And so when we first started talking about doing a shelter for women or a similar project like that, but then they also wanted to do the life skills and the counseling and the training.
a lot.
And that's a whole different
Yeah. But to get them out of that
project.
situation in a place that's
Right.
stable is
Yes.
key.
So we looked at a couple different houses that I already had up and running, but they were on the smaller side.
Sure.
Even though they were large houses, they were still on the smaller side. And then one day I said, I got this other house on Jefferson. It's in the middle of rehab, but
Put it to work.
yeah, and
for
so
you.
that's how it all came about. But that Patriot House is now 1 year old. On November 11th, we launched it a year ago on Veterans Day.
Nice.
And we've had 5 to 6 residents there. 2 of them have now graduated onto their own independent living places.
Awesome.
And so that's how we all connected.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what it's all about, you know.
Connection.
It's about a connection, and it's about if you have a cause, you come out and support the cause.
That's it.
And that's what we are looking for, a community effort, not just one person, you
Yep,
know.
yep.
You have to have many people that's willing to, grab a hold
Pull the rope.
and take on,
That's it.
the effort of moving forward, Yes.
Amen. Give me a hallelujah.
Amen.
All the details are going to be right here on Positively Muskegon. You're watching it happen right in front of you, my friends. This is how communities are built and healed. You guys are doing great things. I'm proud of you. Thank you for having me out today. I will be here anytime you need me. I got to be careful though, because I tell Priscilla I'll be here anytime. She and this one, she stomps a foot and you're coming running. That's how I work. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Neither would I.
All the details are right here on Positively Muskegon. Make sure you come on out and support them as they get this thing off the ground.
Thank you.